was on empty.
Tim Lomanak needed to fill his truck's tank up. There were a lot of people in Silva that needed to fill up this particular Thursday, but why was everyone so eager to get to the gas station?
I heard that the gas prices is going to go out the roof.
Kind of want to get the gas before it runs out.
That was the rumor going around town that afternoon, a rumor that sent some cars, then more cars, and finally so many cars to Silva gas stations that police and rescue were brought out to direct traffic. As a powerful Hurricane Ike approached the coast of Texas on September 11th, oil production all along the coast was shut down to prepare for the storm. With rumors spreading and media speculating a huge rise in gas prices over the weekend, hundreds in Silva packed every gas station Thursday afternoon to save some money. With lower fuel production and hundreds getting gas all at once, some gas station owners ran out of gas and couldn't get another load of fuel until early last week.
But this panic will probably cause us to be out for about a week, I would guess. I can't get a load till Tuesday.
This Exxon station ran out of gas long before we even arrived. At the stations that still had gas left, Jackson County rescue personnel were out on the streets directing traffic. Silva Police Chief Jim Jamison was at Enmark himself helping out.
The police, along with the rescue squad, have just been out trying to keep the roads open and get people in and out of these stations safely.
From college students,
we need gas and we're out of it,
to Silva residents, all of them waited up to an hour in line to get gas. The spike in gas prices lasted for roughly 5 days, and this week, gas prices are back down below the $4 mark. Saving every dollar at the pump is always important these days, and that was none more evident than on September 11th here in Silva. For TV62, I'm Russell Jones, reporting.
From break-ins to sexual assault, there is a constant need for your residence hall to be secure. Luckily, Western has your back.
Your CAT card holds an important key to keeping your building secure.
This system offers a high level of security because the locks can be changed or shut off if necessary. Small surveillance cameras were installed last year at each entranceway to monitor traffic flow in and out of the residence halls. However, you, the student, are the most important security feature when it comes to safety in your room. Surprisingly, it is the obvious things that most students forget to do that compromise safety.
It may sound silly to say, but students just don't think to do it a whole lot. Like, locking your door is extremely important.
Brian Boyer is a residence director at Scott Hall. He gave us some important tips that should help keep you safe.
Like locking your door. It's always a good idea to lock it, even if it's just for a short amount of time. And propping your door open is never a good idea. Also, you need to be aware of who you let in.
Unfortunately, one of the most common crimes that happen in a residence hall is actually sexual assault. With propped doors and unlocked rooms, it is easy for a stranger to walk right in.
A lot of incidents happen because people who have no business in the residence hall get into the residence hall.
If students see somebody who looks suspicious or appears suspicious on their hall or coming in the building, they need to alert their RA or one of the RAs or their RD immediately.
All these tips can help you fit into all the pieces that WCU has put into place to keep your residence hall incident-free. For TV62, this is Laura Williams.
Yeah, Larry, and as a matter of fact, the crane in question is the crane behind me. Chopper 11 is flying over this construction site live for us right now. Eventually, there will be 2 towers on this construction site, but right now, as you can see, just a lot of dirt and a crane crucial to the construction. Operations on that crane have been stopped since about noon today for a safety investigation. Crane your neck toward the sky here in downtown Raleigh, and you see it.
You can see it from here. It's not straight.
It's supposed to be straight, but it's doing this.
They're talking about this crane. It's hard to see from our camera lens, but with the naked eye, it certainly appears to be leaning. The tilted tower worried Eric Goforth enough that he snapped several photos with his BlackBerry and sent them to the city.
It looks like, it could conceivably reach the building where I work.
Acting on Eric's concerns, state inspectors have come out here 3 times in the last week. So far, so good, says OSHA's director.
The word I'm getting is that the crane is safe. There's nothing to be alarmed about.
Even so, the contractor working on the site chose to suspend operations with the crane just before noon today, while additional engineers are brought in to check again and be absolutely positive the crane's safe. According to the contractor, cranes like this do naturally lean somewhat. He says, quote, "There are a lot of eyes in the community on it. They don't know what they're looking for. The crane is within appropriate tolerance." The concerns coincide with a flurry of crane collapses nationwide. Just today, a crane toppled in Oklahoma, killing an onlooker. Last week, another fell, killing a half-dozen people in Texas. And there have been 2 deadly collapses in New York City since March. That's all part of why state inspectors are now working to strengthen crane safety standards here in North Carolina.
That's one of the areas that we know we've got to be very vigilant on.
With cranes making up more and more of the capital city skyline, that's good news to Eric Goforth.
Maybe it's a non-issue, but I'd just sleep better at night knowing that somebody's kind of looked into it.
And he's hoping the story behind this crane's lean will soon be straightened out.